Now I want us to look at numbers. I'll take you through numbers in Python. So I've already mentioned two types of numbers in Python, that is integers and floats. The other types of numbers in Python, there is complex numbers. Complex numbers are in the form of x equals to a plus bi. Instead of I, here we are going to use j. Example of a complex number is x equal to 2 plus 3j. Here x is a complex number. I denotes an imaginary number. Imaginary number is used a lot in mathematics and electronics engineering. But now if you're learning Python in order to build a web application, then you don't need to use imaginary numbers. So for all these numbers, we have the standard arithmetic operations such as below. We have that for addition, for subtraction. So let's look at what they print. Addition of numbers, subtraction. Let's look at. Yeah, so this is for printing. We print 8 plus 5. This for addition. This plus is for addition. We can also say print 8 minus 5. So this is, let me use the comment. That this is for subtraction. Like that. If I save and I run, you can see 13 and 3. We also have for multiplication in programming. If you want to do multiplication in Python, you say 8, you use the asterisk 5. So this is for multiplication. So if I save that, then I run, you see we have 13, 3, 40. We also have for division, that is 8 divided by 5. So this is, we use the slash for that. So let's say we want to, that is for division. If I save that, you find that this is 1.6. Now we have two types of division in Python. We have float division where we have the decimal point. Then we have integer division where you can choose to divide to get only an integer. So let's see that. That is integer division. So if we save that and we run that, you see we get 1. So it is not showing us the decimal part. It will not show us the decimal part. So we run that again. It doesn't show us the decimal part. We also have exponent. We want to raise a number, 8 raised to power 5. So we use that like that. If I run that, you will get if you save that, then you run, you get 1. Just a moment. That's for the exponent, 8 raised to power 5. You'll get, if we print this, you'll get, let's print this. You'll get 32,768. We also have what we call the modulus. Modulus is the remainder. So 8 modulus 5, that means you get the remainder of this. We print this so that we get the output like that. Then we modulus. When you print this, you will get 3. That means 8 divided by 5 is 1, remainder 3. So we get the remainder. So those are the basic operations for numbers. Now, there's also a special type of operator that is referred to as augmented assignment operator. I'll show you. If we have an expression, for example, x equals to 10, and we want to increment x by, say, 5, we will write x equals to x plus 5, or x plus equals 5. So this is an augmented assignment operator. I've used addition operator in the augmented assignment operator. You can use any of the standard operators that we have above. So instead of saying x equals x plus 5, you can just say x plus equals 5. It means the same thing. There are a few built-in functions that help to work with numbers. Let us look at an example. We have the first one is round, which is an inbuilt function which is used to round a number. For example, if you print round 4.7, you will get 5. So let me show you that. Let's just try it together. So if we have print round 4.7, the argument is 4.7. Let's see what we get. We can even delete this. Delete that. We save and we run. You get 5. You get the answer is 5. Let me just print again. You get the answer is 5. We also have absolute, which is you get a number without the negative part if it was a negative number. So ABS negative 5.7. If you print that, you get the positive number that. So you say you get 5.7. Get 5.7. So these are among the built-in functions for Python. So there are technically few built-in functions to work with numbers. If you want to work on complex mathematical problems, you need to use the math module. In programming, a module is like a separate file with some code. So in Python, we have a math module which has many functions for working with numbers. In order to use the math module, we have to import. So we type import before the start of the program. So like here, we have to start with import math. The math module is an object, so we can use the dot notation to see all the functions in the object. So import math, let's see if we are able to see that. So we import math there. So if you type that, like we want to say this, we want to get the ceiling of 4.1. The ceiling is the upper bound of a number. So if you run that, you'll find that is we are supposed to print the output so that we get the output of this. Let's see that, like that. So if you print that, you get 5. You get 5. So this is an inbuilt. So math dot ceil, which is the ceiling of a number. So you get a 5. So those are among the built-in functions in Python. Now, there are many functions in math modules. I'll show you how to find the entire list. Go to google.com and type Python 3 math module, and you'll see math module functions from that link, https docs.python.org3, that is then 3 library math.html, and you will see all the functions we have in math. So play with a couple of functions that you find it in the module. So that is it for this lecture.